Hello, MonstersAbound, and welcome back to Total War Warhammer 2 Mortal Empires and part 17 of our Count Noctilus campaign, where every single one of our armies is currently congregated around Galleon's graveyard for some reason. Not intentional, but it's just how it's turned out. It's mostly because Thyrus has just been dicking about. Haven't you, Thyrus? Haven't you? Thyrus? No, you don't want to say anything. Okay, fine. Hang on, what the fuck is this? Have you built towers at the top of your mast? You absolute fucking lunatic. What's the point in that? That does not... I mean, that doesn't seem safe, does it? He's got like a tower built on top of his... Like, that's just high wind. That's just going to fly off. The fuck? God. What are these... These people do not know how to build ships, do they? They just...
All bones on deck!
Oh, well, Two Toes Adley's talking. Thyrus apparently is sullenly silent. Bloody Thyrus. So Count Noctilus is coming back with his big old rock on a boat thing that he's got going on, because why not? If you've got it, you go, why bother building a boat? Why not just build the hull and then whack a castle on top of it? Frankly, anyone that's doing the effort of actually just building a ship from the ground up, waste of fucking time, innit? Just whack a castle on it. We've got plenty of castles here in the United Kingdom. Fucking loads of them. They're just dotted around the place. Just pick one up, whack it on a ship, boom. That's your navy sorted, isn't it? Absolutely no problem. Right, why does Adley only have 2 toes? And is that unbalancing? Are they just one big toe? Is it like a mutant thing? So many questions. So many questions. So many questions. What the fuck is this?
No.
Helmut Puttkammer. Guys, some people with some names in this place, isn't there? Jeez, this campaign, a whole bunch of people with names. Right, what was I doing? Oh, we're waiting for Furion Wavemaker. He's got a big old army, hasn't he? But I'm not overly concerned about it. And I need to get Count Noctilus back over here where... Oh yes, we need to get the deck gunners, because there's a regiment of renowned deck gunner unit that I want to get in this army. So that's what we want to do. Thyrus is fine. You're recruiting. Once you've recruited that army, it's pretty much finished. I might put another Mongol in it, but I don't know. You know, maybe. We shall see. Shall I feel like I should probably go down and knock out Teclis, because he's just... Does he have this one down here as well? Yeah, he does have Headhunter's Jungle. Not a big problem. And Luther is... so I've got the Modz, which fixes the current problem that some of the factions have, which is why you might have seen some of the vampire factions just like wandering far and wide, and it's not because they've got some sort of... You know, they're not bit by the adventuring bug. No, what they're looking for is the largest dead pile. Because obviously when big armies meet, they end up with these like battle markers, and that has casualties in it. They're going for the biggest one of those because they need to recruit and they can't, and that's why they're heading for them. Reinforce the front line. Melee attack for melee infantry, armor, or range and fill it with lead. Fuck me, yeah. Right, Knights of Flame and Corone have confederated. That's fine. Let's bring you down here. In fact, can we land? We can land. Perfect. Because then we can grab them in there. Lovely. That's looking pretty good. So you damage... Wait, what do you do? Shield breaker. Right. And you make people sad. Yes, you shoot them. They're sad from that. Fair enough. That works.
All bones on deck!
Okay, Two Toes Adley. Now, you are my Bretonnian killing force, aren't you? That's what you are. So we're going to send you out to go and... Oh, talk of the devil.
I am a lord.
It's Chilfroy. Chilfroy's coming with... Fuck me. Grail Knights and Royal Hippogriff Knights. Fab. That's good. That's fine.
All bones on deck.
That's fine. That's a good thing. That's okay. Okay, let's get more sirens. I do like the sirens, so let's get the sirens. Otherwise, I'm fairly happy with that army, actually. I'm pretty okay with that. It's a good little army we've got going on there. That's a good little army. This is a good little army. We don't have a huge amount of income coming, but we've got 3 very potent forces now wandering around. And we can use those to sort of because we've only got one city to worry about as well, because we've only got Galleon's Graveyard, we don't have anything else. The rest of our, I mean, most of our income is coming from Pirate Cove. We're currently making 10k from Pirate Coves, and that makes up over, I would say, 2/3 of our total income, which is, you know, you can't argue with that. Amphibian is getting a little bit closer, but that's okay. Of course, we can only ever have one Queen Bess, which is a shame, because otherwise I would have an entire stack of Queen Besses. See if I don't. And we also need to kill Furion. And it looks like our infamy is actually climbing very, very quickly now, so we should be able to... Oh, hello. Well, it looks like apparently we've got a party going on. There's a party going on at Galleon's Graveyard, and everyone's fucking invited. That's nice. It's going to be one of those skins parties, isn't it? Where the joint gets wrecked. Like, you invite 1 or 2 people, and someone posts it on Facebook. Jesus, that's showing my age, isn't it? And then before you know it, you've got, you know, people from 3 towns over come... No, Heinrich, puck off. Just puck off. Puck the hell off. Oh. Fuck. Okay, good. Good. This is fine. This is fine. Oh. Okay. Well, I'm gonna run away. Because I don't really want to fight you with that. Feels like a bad idea. Right, Jagged Horn tribe are dead apparently. There's confederation going on. Animal attacks the Gulf of Kislev. Don't really care. Okay, so there's the Desolation of Nagash, and we should find Nagazishar in the mountains over here. Is that a big lump of warpstone? Because of course Nagazishar was built by Nagash because there was a big old warpstone meteor lodged inside it, and he used it to increase his power. Also brought the Skaven, and fuck me, there's a lot of guys.
I must keep my holy vow. No!
Luon, what the fuck is this? How many... I mean, this is a cry for help, isn't it? Jesus. Discount Poirot with your little moustache. Good grief. Okay, we can't quite reach you, but we can probably finish you off. Could we, like...
What is your demand?
Could we lay an ambush?
Get on with
If I, like, go here
We'll
and lay a little ambush. Something like that. We'll bring you over here.
Count Noctilus reigns.
We can't quite reach you, but that's okay. Now I'm slightly concerned about you. It's probably fine. Is it fine? Yeah. Okay, Thyrus, you're going to upgrade to the captain's cabin. Maybe that's why he wasn't talking. He was grumpy because he didn't have a cabin. It's like, everyone else has got a cabin, I don't. Oh, right, have a fucking cabin then. See if I care. I don't not want you to have a cabin. I just didn't, you know, you're just not building fast enough. We finally put someone to be a fleet engineer, so that's going to increase our growth.
Have not tasted blood in a while.
It's not going to be a problem in a minute because literally everyone's coming down. You want a peace treaty? Only 100. Yeah, but you're still at war with Malekith, aren't you? So I'm going to say new. I'm going to say no. And see if I care. This is what... Oh, no, no, you are... You're staying away. Oh, God, there's so many fucking Bretonnians.
What do you want, Thrawn?
Well, what do you want? You want to declare war on me. Okay, don't... Why? Alright, fine. Fine, let's have a war. When 2 tribes go to war. Something, 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 something. Okay, great. This should be...
Death begets death.
Fairly straightforward. This army is literally all my nightmares in one. Elves everywhere. Wood and high. High and wood. So they've got equal bolt throwers, they've got Lothern's Sea Guard, there's the War Dancers. You don't often get to see the war dancers, actually. They're just not a unit that the AI seems to like throw out. Mind you, I try and not fighting the wood elves just because they're a pain in the arse most of the time. So there's our we've got the ghostly deck gunners. There they are. They're like deck gunners, but they're ghosts. So they shoot ghost bullets. That makes sense. I mean, you wouldn't have a live unit, well, zombie unit shooting ghost bullets, would you? That'd be mental. But ghosts, that makes sense. And the Way Watchers, of course, these guys are fucking awful. They're like, they've got armor-piercing shots. They're long range. Look at this. They're really just laying down fire. They've already killed one of my more rotting Prometheans. That's not ideal. We've got some Dragon Princes charging in, but we spawned in a unit of rotting Prometheans. Thanks to Charlie. Charlie spawned a unit in there, and that's helping us. That's keeping them at bay. That's all good. Some units coming through the forest. They're just some war dancers. That's no problem. Meanwhile, on the right flank, we've got slightly more issues because there's a couple of fucking giant floating reptiles. A forest dragon and a star dragon. Ugh. Bad times. And there's not much to stop them. I'm turning all of my gunners around to try and take down the star dragon first because he's the main threat, I feel like. And already he's losing a lot of health very, very quickly. Just need to keep that pressure up. A little bit of fire breath coming out there from the forest dragon, which has done a lot of damage to the deck gunners. But it looks like the star dragon is unhappy. He's getting shot a lot. The ghost bullets apparently make people unhappy. Poor old Charlie's going to get jumped by a dragon. But fortunately, very soon after, the dragon is going to run away, get shot, and die. Good stuff. The forest dragon, meanwhile, is trying to take out Queen Bess. I've legged the crew away because I don't want to lose the crew. The star dragon is running 5 to 3 health left. It's off. And these Hawk Riders have decided to sit right above my my army, which is mostly ranged, which seems like a bad idea. Yep, that was a bad idea. The enemy general has been beating up Charlie, which is less than ideal, but we've managed to pin him down. We're pulling some of our units back, and we're moving in the Necrofexes for some melee. Now, it's not really fair because they're obviously giant, undead mech warriors, machine type things, battle tech type thingy-majigs, and he's one tiny little elf. And although the forest dragon is getting stuck in as well, so there's that. Rotting Prometheans have dealt with the Azri in the forest and now come back to help out wherever they can. Good old Pete is getting stuck in against some of the Swordmasters of Hoeth, and the Rotting Prometheans are now moving in to engage the Lothern Sea Guard and the Way Watchers. Oh, taking so much damage. Ow. But it looks like the enemy general is running away. The forest dragon goes down. Crash. Splat. Charlie's after revenge. Get back here, you prick. And the rest of the army has broken as army losses take effect. And yeah, you can see again, the missile units are really where the problem is. The actual infantry didn't actually get that many kills. Even the dragons didn't even get that many kills themselves. They just cause a lot of disruption. But it's the missile attacks that really just it's just a pain in the ass to deal with. Let's take the money. We'll take the money. And apparently got a riddle of blah 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 something. Right, Lottie Booty Catcher is back. Good. We've got the Lost Sea Shanty second verse. That's nice. So that's 30 reload skill and 30 melee defense, which is nice. And that faction has been destroyed. Lovely.
I must keep my holy vow. No!
Okay, good. Good to know. Could we...
You dishonor me. This is ill-considered.
We did lose a unit. If I go there, I probably can't.
Count Noctilus reigns.
I mean, I only lost a unit of deck gunners, so it's not the worst, is it? It's not the worst. Let's give you Scarred Veteran.
Loyalty like this.
Ed is going to be a specialist because I don't have anything else to give him.
Oceans.
And shall we take out... I feel like we can take out Bretonnian. We've got this army over here as well.
Not possible.
Tyrion.
All bombs on deck.
So many fucking...
Never.
What? I mean, what the fuck is this, Tyrion?
Ready.
What the fuck are you thinking? It's just a lot of bolt throwers. And I mean, if I can get them into an ambush, they're basically fucked. But I can't. I don't know if I really. Okay, let's just come over here. Why are you going in ambush?
Round the world.
Okay, do I want to do this? Do I feel... Am I feeling this? I'm feeling this. I'm feeling this. You know what? Fuck it, let's do it. Let's do it. I mean, I could take them all on, but I'm not going to because that seems like a bad idea. I'm just going to take them on one at a time because that's more fucking sensible. I feel like this might be the start of a large-scale Bretonnian invasion. Still, at least Bretonnia doesn't have a very good army. I mean, the knights are quite kind of like tricky to deal with, but well, I say tricky to deal with. They're not actually that difficult to deal with. They just tend to have a lot of it. So we've drawn the enemy forward with Queen Bess, which is what we wanted to do. We're now pulling that back. We've got some unit of rotting Prometheans being spawned in by Charlie to deal with that. Just to act as like a shield, a wave break? Yeah, it is a wave break, isn't it? Just to sort of like slow down the advancing enemy. And then, of course, as they get stuck into combat with the rotting Prometheans, our gunners just open fire. Meanwhile, a lot of these knights are getting gunned down by cannonballs. Because we've got a shit ton of cannonballs. Necrofex is just firing wildly into melee combat. Some rotting Prometheans, some Royal Hippogriff Knights finally managed to get in against one of our Necrofexes. But, yeah, we've got a lot of Necrofexes, so that's not really too much of a problem. The Vanguard's Revenge is going to make an appearance and take out some of these archers, because, fuck those guys, this spell is really impressive. I mean, not just because it just minces infantry. If you manage to catch my Solostra campaign, I think the very last battle of that campaign, I got an excellent Vanguard's Revenge off, which I think killed over 400 units in one volley, which was pretty good. Yeah, the Royal Hippogriff Knights not doing very well when concentrated by my gunners. Oof, that must suck. I mean, you know, you spent a lifetime raising a hippogriff to ride into combat and then gunned down by zombies. It's not the best. And Chilfroy here, racing around, trying to sort of like, I guess, trying to rally his troops, but it's not working very well. He gets, yeah, he's just sort of running back and forth. He doesn't really know what to do. Maybe stop getting shot? Nope. Nope, didn't take any advice. Did not take that. He lost his head. That's fair. Okay, now that didn't work out particularly well for them.
Kill them. Raise them.
I'm going to take the money. Ooh, Talisman of Preservation. Nice. And a ship's necromancer. And boy seaman. I think it's safe to say we can be a very long apprenticeship. Yes, yes it would be. And Sartosa map rights. Well, made out of that like bandits. I can English, honest. We don't have any depth guard, do we? Avasti, maybe? Do I want that? Yeah, okay, let's do that. Let's do that.
This one's part.
Let's give you hard to hit. And Charlie is going to get magical reserves, because that's always useful. Right, and now we'll go after Luon here. We'll do that as... Now, I mean, the last army was quite nasty because it had a lot of knights. This one's just got a shit ton of Grail relics for some reason. And while Grail relics are, you know, an important addition to the Bretonnian arsenal, I don't think they should be relied on to carry the army as much as maybe Luon thinks they should. But maybe he knows something I don't. Now, Bretonnia has a bit of a problem in that most of their best units, of course, are cavalry. Which means they're large, quite susceptible to being raked with cannon fire. And have difficulty sort of like dodging it or dealing with it. Now, the Pegasus Knights, of course, can, you know, jump in and try and knock out that artillery. But they're also quite susceptible to it. In fact, very, very... Jesus. Wow. Yeah. Bye. Yeah, you probably don't want to sit lengthways when the Necrofex Colossuses are right. Okay, well, that didn't work out very well, did it? So, the left flank's annihilated. The right flank, Knights of the Realm charging directly straight towards our gun line, which we know doesn't work. We've confirmed that. The science has been done. We've run the numbers. It turns out directly charging towards a horde of gun-armed zombies is never a good option. God, this is just like Agincourt, just slightly more brutal. Okay, and in come the Royal Hippogriff Knights. Yeah, there's a lot of dishonour going on, isn't there? Okay, so maybe this is Luon's secret weapon, all the Grail relics. Is that going to save him? I'm going to be honest, no. Is the answer to that one? No. And Luon's in here now, getting stuck in against the horrible crabs, and looks like Pete spotted him. And Pete is actually quite nasty to deal with. He's got very high melee attack and melee defense, and good. He's pretty much as strong as Luon, just without the magical attack. Well, no, he does have magical attacks. Does he? Yes, he does. And frost attack. Basically, he's quite nasty to deal with. The Necrofex Colossus is now getting stuck in against the Grail relics. And it turns out, 2 men carrying the skeleton of a dead Grail Knight into combat is not as potent as a giant animated galleon / zombie corpse mashup thing. Which, I guess, you know, if you look at those two things on paper, that kind of makes sense. Luon's running for his life. I don't blame him, to be honest. This was not strategically not great. Was it, Luon? No. No. Bye, Luon. I mean, we did actually lose 4 there, so,
Some souls are worth more.
you know,
Count
it's a little bit better, maybe, I guess. Little bits. Luckstone, more boy seamen. Jesus.
Darkness comes.
That's just so... multiple different
Their heart
levels. Just not great. Daunt of Rotting Promethean? Do I? I mean, I don't really want to get you in combat, to be honest, because you do not have any of the combat abilities. I mean, the Kraken Spawn might be quite useful because it does reduce movement speed. So that could come in handy. Right, let's bop you.
by them
I'll take the replenishment this time.
all and serve.
Now,
All bones on deck. Fall in.
you can help. So, let's go and bop you.
Murder.
What do I take?
Price on these lives.
Jab, ransom, sure.
Ready to never miss.
Okay, shield of Pottelart. Now, can we reach you?
And
No.
destruction.
Okay, let's head back into replenishment zone. I mean, the fact that Noctilus took on 2 armies and completely crushed them, pretty fucking good. You know, let's not beat around the bush. What's this? Necrofex Colossus. Get magic resistance, weapon strength, and melee attack. Okay. Missile damage for gunnery mob. Okay, that's quite nice. That also does Rotting Prometheans, so let's do that because, I mean, all of our boys... I mean, these guys...
Low.
We got a rank... No, we haven't got a max rank one, but these guys don't have a banner or anything. They've got 67 melee attack, 72 melee defense, 98 weapon strength, 130 armor, 30 physical resistance, 50... I mean, they are super, actually, pretty fucking good. Rotting Prometheans. They're just the way forward. They've got guns on top as well. It's the best. The best. Right, let's make you hard to hit. 71, 78 is not bad at all. Glittering Scales is quite nice. You've got the Biting Blade, which is fine. Dragonstone. Let's give you Talisman of Preservation, because that'll keep you... actually, yes, and a Potion of Healing would be quite nice. Let's do that. And Ed's is... he's maxed out. He's maxed out. He's got it all. He's got it all. Let's give you a Shield of Potalos for no particular reason. Let's give you a Luck Stone, because why not? And I guess Missile Resistance, because that way you won't get shots. Not 100% sure on that, but I'll take it. What does Fog of the Damned do? Air effect, melee attack reduction and leadership. So I've got Vangeist Revenge, because that's a good spell to have. Okay, now that is quite a nasty army. On the other hand, I do think Count Noctilus can probably take him. Should I get another Fuck it, I'll get another Necrovex Colossus, why not? Why not? May as well. Thyrus, I kind of want you to come down and maybe try and take out Luther. Because at some point we are going to want to kill Luther. Is that this point? Or do I... So...
No.
I think I'll be alright.
Absolutely.
I think we'll be fine. I think we'll be fine. I think... I'm not overly concerned. Maybe let's go down and see if we can grab this town down here. It's got a lot of vampire corruption. We can start our little empire in Lustria, I think, where the empire isn't basically. Empire Bretonnia seem to be redonkulously strong. We've got quite a chunk of money, which I could throw at Ikit here. Maybe to try and keep...
Yes. Make a deal pact with
I give you some. Give you some, and I'll also...
You may speak your words, but they will change nothing.
Okay.
Very well. I suppose.
Okay, I'll give you a little bit. There we go. Just like feeding our fellow evil boys. Because God knows we're going to need the help. Like, I can't take on everyone, guys. Oh, you think you're safe over there, don't you? You think you're safe. You are not safe. You are not safe. Baldric Dog Burglar. Holy shit. Holy shit, there we go. Okay, Carcassonne is dead. That means Bretonnia no longer has anyone to really annoy apart from me. Well, and Ikit. So I feel like funding... Hello. I feel like funding Ikit could well be highly useful. So let's go and find Nagazishar. There we are. Okay, so that's where we want to go. After, you know, crushing... Oh yeah, I was going to deal with Sartosa, wasn't I?
Slaughter the sheep.
Hello. Do you... Have I killed you before? I can't remember. No, we haven't. Okay, we can kill you. And...
Never.
You...
Futile.
You. Okay, Alarian Reapers... Ugh. Ugh. It's an annoying army to kill. But kill it we shall. Right, so we've got a lot of fights potentially going to go... Right, I'm going to come down and grab this. Because I want somewhere to call my own, basically. And we'll come down and deal with Luther. Do we want to deal with Luther first or Sartosa? Problem is, we've got a lot of enemies here and I'll have to leave armies to deal with that. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what the best option is. Okay, let's give you Scarred Veteran. Okay, well let's go and deal with these High Elf armies because they need to be killed. Now we're not going to fight both of them because that'd be mental. Let's kill one by one. We'll deal with the Eagle Claw Bolt Thrower shenanigans, and then we'll deal with Afazil? Whoever this guy is. I don't think he's very good, to be honest. We'll kill Tyrion, we'll kill the other guy. That'll sort out the seas for the moment. Then we can go and kill Mad Mullitson. And then we can kill either Sartosa or Luther, depending on what I remember to do next episode. But that's going to have to wait until next episode. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode of the Count Noctilus campaign.